Jey and Meka's channel. Jey and Meka's channel. Jey and Meka's channel. Jey and Meka's channel.
All right, what's up, y'all? Jey and Meka here, and today we are doing an interview with Jawalia from Lyfe After Lockup. How you doing today, Jawalia?
I'm good, and yourselves?
We're good. Thank you for giving us your time today to do this, and everything. We really appreciate it. So my first question for you is, we know that your story was tied in with Kiana and Kiana. I'm sorry. So how did you end up getting on the show? Like, how did you end up getting involved in the show?
I'm guessing she might have brought me up, I'm thinking somewhere around the way, him or her might have brought me up, and she may have told them that he was talking to other women, and he may have mentioned my name, and they had found me and was just like, do you want to do the show? And I was like, well, I don't mind, but the first interview was, I told them, like, I love him, but it's nothing like that. Like, he's talking to her, so, it's nothing like that. And they were like, oh, okay, well, it don't seem like you love him. I'm like, okay, like, he got a girl, so how can you make me love him and he got a girlfriend? So it's kind of, they made everything their way.
So you would say, like, they kind of painted a certain picture for you guys, or they kind of...
Most definitely, because it was not like that. That's kind of why I just went on there to promote my business.
Okay.
To just kind of throw it off, but it didn't work that way. So
yeah.
Got you. Okay. So when they came at you, were you kind of apprehensive or whatnot? Because going on TV and they're already in it and whatnot, and then you get added to it. How did you feel? Were you like kind of worried about how it would be, and like how did it affect you like once you were just in your everyday life, once it was aired and people were seeing you and things like that, you know what I mean?
Nothing really. People just say, oh, you're off TV. Okay. Like it's nothing big or nothing like that. But other than that, like, I don't know, it's pretty cool. I kind of just wish they would have went about it another way. Or because there was a lot of drama, and I don't think that was all cause for. So that's kind of where it came in, why I wanted to talk to Kiana, because it's like, I ain't got to do all this with you, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know that's your man and all this and that, but like, other than my kids, like, I'm really not worried about the extra stuff going on, like, it wasn't that serious to me because I had been working on my business. I started school and stuff like that. So I wasn't focused on messing around with him or being back with him or anything like that.
And that's, you said, I definitely understand that. Like you said, there was like extra drama that it brought to it. And do you feel like that amplified it? And how was that? Because from what it seemed like, it seemed like there was like back and forth with you and Kiana when it came to that. But, I know it can get made to seem a certain way for us, the viewers at home. And, how was that, how it seemed on the screen, or was it different from what we've seen with that? You know what I mean? Like, was it like...
Look, like, she doesn't like me, but I'm 30 years old. I don't have time to sit and fight behind a man. And whether it's me or not, it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And not praying that it happened on her. Kind of felt bad in the beginning for her, but just to show, it kind of brought on a few more problems, which I asked Demadrick, I said, can you figure out a way that me and her and you can sit down and maybe we can come up with our own little narrative so, it won't hit home so much. But she didn't want to meet up. So like, I've tried to be the bigger person very few times, and it's just, she don't like me. So, like, I just went along with the show, got my money, and I'm on about my life.
Yeah, I saw that, especially on this last season on camera. I did see where you mentioned, you were like, you understand, like, she has kids, she got her business too. I did see where you were kind of, giving an olive branch to her, kind of like, basically not making it seem like it was all on her, the reason why y'all were having those issues. Like,
Oh, because it's, I mean, it's not. I mean, it really boils down to the man, and not really even that. I mean, I'm single. I feel that I can do whatever I please when I please, but it wasn't like I just went after him, you know what I'm saying? Like, or just pranced on him. Like, hey, he told me when he got out, he said, oh, I kind of want to try, the relationship with her and all this. So, we just gonna be cordial and all that. Cool. Left it at that. It was just, I think the problem with her is thinking that he's gonna come back or he's gonna always mess with me and stuff like that. But it's just to the point where I was at in life. I was trying to build a life for me and my kids, and I wasn't really worried about no relationship. It happened, and it's not like something I was just like trying to amp up, like, oh, I'm out here fucking my baby daddy, like on the show. That's not something I would do, because that's insane. But like I said, I've tried. I really wanted to, be cordial. Everything is cordial, but I wanted everything to be cordial because, like, at the end of the day, we grown, and if you want your fairy tale, that's what I was telling the show. Give her fairy tale. Like, y'all steady trying to make drama of it, and she wants her fairy tale. Give it to her. I mean, if I gotta get kicked off the show, I'm cool with that. It wasn't my show to begin with, so hey.
And I will say, like, at the end of the last season, there was an episode where you had talked to your grandmother, I believe it was, and, you wanted to meet with her. In that moment when I was watching, I was like, you know what? This, from what, they showed, it was like, she's trying to come to amends with this so that you all can move on, and not have any issues. And I thought that was really big of you in that episode. Moment, like, seeing that, like, it looked like you could see, at least on TV, like a change, like, she's trying to move past this. And that was really visible. Like, you're like, we got kids and things. So I thought that was, at least on screen.
Yeah, because, in the real life situations that the stuff was happening, it's like, I did when I got mad at him, I got mad at him. You know what I'm saying? I didn't necessarily, I've gotten into it with other women and stuff like this, but like, me and Demadric done been through a lot. And when I say maybe getting into it with other women, this is probably like a woman that's probably done been in my house, or like he messing around with, bringing around and stuff like that. Like, I've had to deal with a lot. So being in my shoes, that I had to deal with a lot in the 7 years that I was with him, I wanted her to, like, I didn't want it to look like, oh, as if, no, he's not no good man, he ain't changed or nothing like that, because I believe everybody changes. I mean, I was giving him his flowers just as I deserve mine, because I want to change. I might not change with you, and it might not be a life with you, but, everybody changes. So it was just something for me, like, girl, don't be too stupid behind him, you know what I'm saying? Because if you give him an inch, he gonna take him out, Like, so I would have rather talk than just sit here and be fighting and walking around like this. Like, I think, because most of the events in the little storylines are true, but that's not how they happen. I didn't put my car on flat. It was just like, just the events that happened on the show. They made me feel like I was the crazy one, when all this time, like, I've even asked his mama, like, since he been out, or since before he got out, I came in contact with Kiana, and it's like, we can talk. It ain't like I done pounced on you or nothing, or, like, I ain't made, like, bucked up at you or nothing. Like, I'm cool with talking, So I wanted to change it. I tried so hard, but it was like, they went for the BS. They wanted the BS.
I have a question. How much would you say this impacted, like, your family, your immediate family, your kids, his parents, your grandmother, your family? Like, how did this show impact y'all? Was it in a positive or negative way, or was it leaning more towards one side as far as you being on this show?
For me, I think, it's in the middle. It's kind of in the middle. But it just made I think it just made me look weak. And I didn't like that. And even with asking to change the narrative of things, they didn't. So it was like, that's why I came on here doing all these videos and hollering and ranting and stuff, because, it's like, dang, that's not really who I am. That's not what I'm trying to establish with them. Like, we had a relationship, but this is not, we not doing all of that. Like, he just got out. He said he's with her. I've been hung it up. Like, from the beginning, I was literally lost. I was lost literally from the drop off at the cookout. I didn't know what was going on. So that's why I looked at so lost most of the time, because I didn't know what was going on. And then even then I would ask him. He wouldn't tell me what they was doing. So I'm like, I'm just still lost. So I'm just like, fucking go along with it. Either way, I just didn't like how they tried to make me look like a weak woman and behind him, because that's not it at all. Like, I had moved on with my life and all of that. So
yeah, and I will say, like you said, like the perception of you being, quote unquote weak or whatnot, I see exactly what you're saying. But I will say, as the show went on, you did do things to show, like, you're not that, even with the charges, you dropping them. And, like I said, when you spoke to your grandmother on the show, I kind of seen, I was like, okay, there's that, there's some change going on there. So I will say, in this interview, like, I just, me personally, I did see that. And you kind of, even though they just acted one way, you kind of corrected it yourself with those things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just kind of, because I really wanted to change it from the beginning, because I did not tell them people, like, I told them I'm not in love with him. He in a relationship. So, kind of respect that. If she want her fairy tale, give it to her, because, I feel like she deserves that if that's what he's telling her he's going to give her. And, he's not feeding me the same thing. So, like, I'm not really dependent on being in a relationship with him, So I just wish it could have been a lot different on the behalf of me and Kiana, just because even then, before the show, before I guess me and them started filming together, I had asked his mom, like, maybe you can set something up, or, like, we can just somebody figure out how we can talk or whatever, because just anytime I went around, she made it known that she was there and that that's her man or whatnot. But, like, I'm just walking in. I might just be dropping the kids off. And then, like, family events. I think I went over Thanksgiving and I think Christmas. And Mr. Jerry was so adamant for me to stay. Like, he was like, you're family. But the whole time D had been in jail, I wasn't really bothering them or just, bother with his family like that. It was just really his mama. So, like, when they kept mentioning, like, oh, well, you family too, Kiana just gonna have to deal with it. And I'm like, no, like, y'all kind of fighting fire with fire, because it's like, she know. Like, if he's gonna try it, he's gonna try it. But, like, it's gonna all fall on me as if I'm the one trying to stick around. And I'm not. I'm just a respectful person, I feel. And I just want to be able to show everybody respect. And, like, that's even with his mom. We done had a few words here and there. But I just got a thing for respecting people. Like, if I can respect you, it ain't no reason for me to go hooting and hollering about, cussing you out and doing all this and acting a certain way. I ain't even got to hate you, because I don't dislike Kiana. I literally have nothing against her. But if we don't ever talk, as long as she don't ever touch my kids, I'm cool.
Yeah. I had a question about, so there were a couple times, like, I know this last then where they had you go over to this house. Is that production telling you to go over there? Or I know I saw one of your lives and you was like, that wouldn't even hurt. Because me and him went back and forth on that, because I was like, Jawailia, why you walking in the house like that? And why did he let you up in? Because it looked like to us as a viewer that was her house, and you walked up in her house, and it was just like, but they in a whole beef right now, so I didn't understand.
When we did, I think this came from a concept of me and him messed around, and it was somewhere close to her house. So she thought that I was like just going to her house. I had never been in Kiana's house ever because one thing with me, I've been with Demadrick, and baby, it's been women in my house. And when I say I had to beat a bitch up out my house, I had to do some damage, and you know what I'm saying? So it's just like me, like if I notice a little thing like a picture or just something decorative, like a woman's or something, there's no reason for me to be in there. And then first of all, I already know you got a woman living with her. He ain't got his own job, own place, no nothing. So obviously this is her house. But on the show, that's what they wanted. And I'm just like, why are y'all doing all this? The last episode they showed where I went to the damn thing, I never even went over there. So
Okay.
So I haven't gone through all that, you know what I mean? Like, now that the season's over, has things, you know, gone in like a better direction? Like, you know, for the kids first and foremost, you know, because there was that during the season, you know, birthday parties, you know.
Okay, so with that, the birthday party did not go like that.
Okay.
Oh, thank goodness. To the point where I was like, oh, the birthday party for your...
Y'all had me worried. I was like, oh, I thought you and Dave and y'all were going to get into it in the parking lot.
Yeah.
First of all, we've never did parties for a reason. And that was DJ first birthday party got messed up because Demadrick had ended up messing around. And we were, me and the kids, and like everybody was at home type thing. And so just ever since then, I just kind of throw him like a little party somewhere and we just go eat or something and have little games and whatnot. Because, I mean, they don't have a lot of friends. They got friends, but not a lot. And then, like, I ain't rich, so I can't pay for everybody. So if you come, you come. If you can't, whatnot. But we really had the original party at Dave & Buster's. He came in with her son, so her kid did go. He came in with her son and his twins. I was thinking she was already gonna be there. Me, no matter what I'm mad at, like, I have to accept that they're together. So if she comes with you, who am I to get mad? My mama came with me, so I could have went sat at the table with my mama and had a drink while y'all play with the kids. I'm all for it. But it's like, I think Kyrie had peed on himself. He was just getting potty trained or whatnot. He had peed on himself, so I went to the car. And he had walked in with the cupcakes and game, but I had walked out to the car. And I seen her sitting outside, and I'm like, what's the reason you sitting outside? Like, I don't care if you dirt late or not. Like, I wouldn't be sitting outside. Like, come on now. Like, you're not fit to be in there with her, and then you got me sitting outside. Or I could have just been at home. That was my thing. It wasn't that she wasn't ever invited. I think we might have had some words, but like I said, if he would have brought her, he would have brought her. But yeah, like, other than that, everything with the kids, I let them go. They had stayed with him over the summer while I went to school. Everything's pretty much cordial. I just been, trying to build my life for them, and, they working on them. So I kind of keep him, I keep to myself most of the time, like all the time. So that's pretty much me. I just don't try to give too much drama or nothing. Like, my life ain't perfect, but it's definitely far from what they got going. The show got shown.
Gotcha.
So I've came across some of your lives here and there. I'll stay for a little bit, but I see you get a lot of flack in the comments. Like, people can be really disrespectful and, say a lot of things about you that aren't true necessarily. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're having to clear stuff up. Like, has that become just a hassle for you to have to deal with? Are you having to do you feel like you're having to repaint your image to people that you don't even know?
I feel like it's the show's fault. Like, I literally blame everything on production, because even when he brought up, oh, she needs to go to a psych ward, I had uploaded a status and they have like all your social medias. I uploaded a status one day saying something about because I have depression. I have moderate depression and moderate severe depression, sorry. And so like after all three of the boys, I was diagnosed and I had uploaded a status one day. I just been in overload by I go to school, I work nights, then I gotta deal with the boys, and then I've been trying to, get my life together. So it's just been a lot for me. So mentally, I just felt like I needed to go, see a doctor, maybe get some medication, maybe help me lighten my load a little bit. So whenever that scene came on, I think that hurt my feelings more than anything and more than any of the comments because, maybe all my life, people done talked about my little eye all my life. People done call me skinny all my life, ugly or whatnot. That doesn't faze me. I come from a town literally where we clown all day, or from a family we clown all day. So that doesn't hurt my feelings. But yeah, with being that they brought up my mental health or made him say something about my mental health, that wasn't cool because I really went through a lot trying to build myself back up as a mother, or just a person as is. It's a lot going through depression. I had to really get back up and get into action, and that was the hardest part of my life. And for you to bring that to light, to try to bring me down or dim my light, is crazy because I've been through too much, and you really don't know me, and you're trying to paint a picture of me that's not me. If that was the case, we should have been filming years ago. Shit, probably when he was with me, we could have been filming. Y'all could have, that would have been the juice. But other than that, yeah, that's pretty much the only thing that bothered me about the comments and stuff like that. People don't bother me because y'all see you as per usual. Since they can't found me, I'll just upload a picture of that person that's talking about me, and everybody will just clown them. I go about my day.
I've seen that. I did see you mention you had a new boo, and everybody started looking for this person.
Oh my God, they found him.
Yeah, when people just digging into your personal life, putting your business out there, how are you dealing with that? Does that make you want to keep a lot more things to yourself?
Yeah, I do. Because once they found him, he was like, they all inboxing me and all this. So, I don't know, because I'll be trolling some days, and they'll be like, I'll just see a random comment. They'll be like, oh, you still messing with your baby daddy? I'm just like, yeah, just trolling. But me and my guy still talk. I'm supposed to go see him soon. It was just something fresh for me, but I do want to keep a lot private because he has children and stuff like that and a family, so I don't want him to ever feel like he got to explain himself to anybody about me or anything like that because of what they put on the show. So everybody's perception of me could be different, but I don't want them to judge him off of what they seen.
Gotcha. So your experience going through this whole thing, is this something you would ever do again? Like the reality, TV type of thing, just off of
Heck
this?
yeah, I think I'm a good paid actor. I don't care what they're talking about. I think I'm a good paid actor. I need another show to go on.
Yeah. Okay.
I think, yeah, because that's one thing I definitely want to ask you because, you guys' story this season seemed like that was kind of like the story, this season and whatnot. And, when I actually said go, how things are afterwards, like you said, you're just trying to progress and do things, then that's good to hear, versus, things have, are still, an issue, whatever it sounds like. Yeah, posts to show that things are going in a good direction. You know what I mean? So, yeah, like you said, if you're a good paid actor, why not? I guess,
Hey, they pay you to do crazy because it's the whole time. Oh no, say this, say that. That's when he told me he was gonna marry her. I literally told him, I said, okay, then stand on it. You the one. I'm single, so what are you telling me for? That ain't got nothing to do with me. Or what, you want me to come to the wedding, hold your hand so you can marry her or what? Like, I literally told him to stand on that. And when I seen it and God was questioning him, like, oh, can I move on? I said, oh, bitch, you crazy. Who? Who? I've been done moved on. What do you mean? Like, asking is crazy. And me asking him anything like that is crazy. But yeah, no, they did their own little thing. And it's like, I think in the beginning, I got a sense of humiliation. So I tried to explain myself on a lot. And a lot of things once I seen the videos or some air, so I think I could have went about that a lot different, but it was like, why are y'all lying on me? So that's what that was.
I got one question. So we know the whole thing with the car and everything that went on, and you dropped the charges or whatnot. But when the private investigator came and you said, hey, I'll do all this, I just want to talk to her. How did you feel? Like you said, you guys have had, passings and whatnot. How did you feel that she was not willing to do that, even though you guys have a common denominator in the whole situation and everything that was I guess you could say at risk for her at that point in time with what's going on, that she just wouldn't meet with you to have that woman-to-woman conversation? Because I thought that was really... I'm
gonna tell you why I think she really didn't meet with me. It's because I done pepper sprayed both of them. So I think
wait, so hold on, I do have a question.
I think she might have thought something was going to happen. I was thinking in my head, but like at the end of the day, like I was really trying to give her fairy tale because that's more of what she wanted. I wasn't on there to I didn't tell them I loved him. So it's like, y'all can't push me to be in love with him. So like, get this girl a fairy tale. Like, I just wanted to sit down and talk to her about my kids. And like, if we gonna do this, we gonna do this because one day we gonna have to talk. One day he not gonna answer and I might need to call you about my kids. It's just little stuff like that,
Yeah.
And I just feel that it's no reason at all to be all this hostile. I don't know. I guess I'm just in a new little era in life. I'm turning the leaf on everything because if it ain't making money, it ain't making no sense to me. And I just want to build my life to be better. And like, you can't, he didn't hold on to me and I ain't held on to him. So it's just like, let's just move on with life. Cause like I said, either way it go, if it's not me, it's probably somebody else. So, hey.
Yeah. So the pepper spray incident, are you saying that happened before the request for you to want to meet up with her? That happened before that?
The request to meet up with her was just like for the show. The pepper spray happened. Was it after I have to go back and look, and I can just really give y'all the timeline. But I think the pepper spray incident might have been after the tires, but like, cause she got the charges for the pictures. I had filed charges for the pictures. I couldn't do nothing about the car because I didn't see who did it, so I couldn't do nothing about the car. It was just kind of like word of mouth thing of me telling them, "Oh, we been into it. I called y'all last time about her." So, that's where her charges originally came from. But yeah, I gotta go back and look at that and look at the videos, the dates on them. But I believe it was after the car situation, because he was still over there at her house, and then they had got into it, and he kind of just like came. He had to spend a night bag, and then once I got off work, he had the whole house in there, and I'm like, what the hell? So like a couple of days after that, I guess she came and talked to him, and they was outside my house, and I knocked on the window because I seen the car, and I knocked on the window. I was like, well, you either gonna get out or you gonna come get your stuff, and you just gonna go with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not do this, because if you wanted him, you should have kept him. Don't put him out because you're mad y'all could have talked this out, slept in separate rooms, something, instead of putting him out. And then you come right back over here and get him. It's crazy. Like,
Mhm.
so I had told him get out, and he didn't. And I went and got my pepper spray. I told him they had 5 seconds to move around. Went and got my pepper spray, came back, asked him what he was gonna do. He was like, man, you tripping and all this. So I wasn't trying to hear him. I went around to her and I had asked her, because one of the nights that he was there, she had went inside my house and trashed it or whatever. And I just I asked her, I was like, so why did you go in my house or whatever? Oh, well, you need to ask him this and this and that. And I'm just like, her mouth was open, is all I seen, and I just started spraying. He came, tried to save her. I turned on his ass and started spraying. So, but yeah, I think the whole entire incident was before the little pepper spray incident. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, at least it sounds good that y'all ain't in that space today.
Right.
That sounds like a good thing. That's so. So after all that, show's over. Like, how is Jawalia's life looking now and going forward? Like, what do you see as far as?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I'm just looking forward to the blessings God got for me and the many things that I am doing. I passed my cosmetology test. I started a tax class. I'm supposed to do a dispatcher class. Even before the show, I've been investing my money into many things. I even have a business. That's why I put my business on there, because that's what I was working on. I wasn't worried about no man. I wasn't worried about being with no man or nothing like that. I was literally trying to build a foundation for me and my babies, because who wants to be in poverty for the rest of their life? And it's easier ways now to make money than it was back in the day. So why not get on a TV show and be a paid actor, I guess. But I did it to promote. So it's going good.
Shout out your business real quick. While you talk about it, shout it out real quick, your business.
Yes, I have a cosmetics business. It's called Just Beauty. I sell lip glosses, eyeshadow palettes, eyelashes, lip oils, and I have shades and what else is it? It may just be shades. I gotta go home, Jake. But yes, if y'all follow me on social medias, Jawalia Brown on TikTok and Waila Lene on Facebook, Instagram, Just Beauty Cosmetics. Yeah, and pretty much you can find all my stuff. I've been getting more hair clients and stuff like that. Supposed to travel and take a hair class, and I got invited to somebody just seeing me on the show. They invited me to a hair class and stuff like that. So it's going pretty good. It's going good.
Shop right now, or are you doing hair out of the house or at a shop right now? And do you want to shout out?
No, I'm at the shop. That's why I came to the back room.
Okay. Do you want to let people know where you're doing hair so that they can make appointments and things like that, or?
Probably not, because I'm probably going to be. I've got a lot of people from out of town, so soon I might be traveling around here soon. So It's probably not going to be a one-stop thing for me. I'll probably be here and there.
Okay.
Well, make sure once we're done, because I'm gonna edit this up. So once you're done, send all their stuff, and I'm gonna make sure in the video that I pop it up and stuff like that, so we can promote your ventures and stuff for you for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. Thank you.
Your business and whatnot, so we can pop it up on the
screen.
Well,
so I'll just send it to you on the.
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
Just put in a message, and I'll make it look good. I'll take care. I'll make sure you take care of on that. So.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Before we let you go, do you have anything else you want to clear up or get out there that you felt like you need to do, or?
No. You know what? No, I ain't even got much to say now, because I felt like I was too round. Now I'm just chilling. A lot of people are getting to know me, some here and there. I get a lot of people on Facebook. So like people are getting to know me, and some people think bad of me and some don't. So I gotta go on with life. I can't be sitting here judging every comment and saying, "Oh." Sometimes I just ask Mo, "You the perfect person, huh?" So I'm chilling. I'm cool.
All right.
That's good. Well, you know, we really appreciate. Well, before I say that, like you said, it's good that you're good. It's good that you'll move forward and doing the things that you're, setting out to do. And we really appreciate you taking time to do this interview with us. We really do.
Yeah. And
You're
also
very welcome.
and then on some of our lives and
Yeah,
things,
we-
because we see
Oh yeah, I'm always on somebody. As soon as they say something, I'm always on there.
Yeah. So thanks for the support, for
Yeah.
sure.
You're very welcome.
Well, we want to say this is our interview with Jawailia, and we appreciate her. And
That's it, Joe.
that's it.
Alrighty, thank y'all.